Hi three, happy Thursday and welcome back to another one of our English lessons where we're going to be looking at the three different poems. Now, we've done tankers, we've done haikus. What was the last one? Can you remember? Whilst you're having a little think of that, I will share my screen. Okay, so I'm hoping now you'll be able to see my screen and you will be able to tell me what that final poem was. Of course, it was Kennings. And today we're going to look at recognising the features of Kennings. So we're going to think about how a Kenning can consist of either a noun-noun phrase or a noun-verb phrase. We're going to think about understanding that Kennings do not name the theme of the poem. It's a bit of a riddle. And we're going to use language in the poem to work out the theme. And we are going to know that Kennings are understood best when they are read aloud. Okay, so what is a Kenning? So Kennings are a little bit like riddles. They're a little bit like they're clues, and they describe what something is without saying it. So for example, if I was to give you a bit of a clue, okay, it's got feathers, it's a farm animal, you would be able to guess, oh, it might be a chicken or a goose or a swan. And then we're going to have a go at reading these phrases out loud and have a think about what they could be describing. Lip licking, sauce swirling, chin dripping, cone filling, flake holding, tongue freezing. Have you guessed what it is yet? Of course, it's an ice cream. All of these things describe an ice cream. So lip licking, chin dripping, flake holding, tongue freezing. They all describe an ice cream. Let's have another go. What about these ones? Can you guess these? Tail wagger, face licker, ball catcher, furry friend, which tells me it might be an animal, house guardian, cat chaser. What do we think it might be? Of course, it's a dog. So what do you notice about these two poems then? So if I've put all of those words and I've kind of merged them back together, what do we notice? Lip licking, chin dripping, sauce swirling, cone filling, flake holding, tongue freezing. What do we notice? What do you notice about these phrases? Have a little bit of thinking time. So each line of the poem is made of a two-word phrase. So house guardian or furry friend. Here, the phrases are made up of a noun and a verb. The verb usually ends in ing, licking, dripping. The words are joined by a hyphen, so this little bit of punctuation in the middle there, it's called a hyphen. Here, the words are made up of a noun and a noun, okay? So, did you know that a little bit of history here? Kennings came into our language via the Anglo-Saxons and Norse cultures. These people came from what is now Scandinavia and northern Germany. The word kenning derives from an Old Norse word, which means to express a thing in terms of another. The two-word format for a kenning relates to the Old Norse tradition of naming things like weapons. They might have a skull splitter or a blood taker. And we use them in everyday language today. Think about how we describe a really tall building. Skyscraper. Have a think about if it's a really sad film. It's often called a tearjerker. So we're going to have a little go at now. First, we need to choose a theme. Now, it doesn't have to be gory like the Vikings were, but you're going to choose your theme. You might choose cat. So, and then we're going to magpie and mind map lots of different words or phrases associated with that theme. So I've chosen a cat. Drinks milk, sleeps a lot, stalk, hunter, mice, hates dogs, rubs ankles, fur, nuzzle, scratch, purr, and night. So all things that I was thinking, if I was to describe a cat, they're the things that I would think of. You might choose a different animal. So now we've got all of our key vocabulary, we're going to think about putting them together to make our kenning. So we're going to try a noun and a noun phrase, or a noun and a verb using your words, okay? So nose, night, lick, ear, okay? How can we write a kenning? So finally, we're going to put them together in our two-word phrase and not forget the hyphen. So mouse, hunter, milk, drinker, night, stalker, fur, liquor, ankle, rubber, dog, hater, nose, nuzzler, ear, scratcher, loud, purrer. You can write a kenning about all sorts of things. Here are just a few ideas that you could choose. So football, mums or dads, people at home. You could write about a teacher. You could write about pizza or your favourite food, a car if that's what you're into. Winter, I know lots of people did their other poems on sort of the snow, because when we were doing those, it was snowing outside. A pet if you have one at home or have had one in the past. So that is what you're going to be doing for me today. Start having a go. Let me go back to the other kenning. Start having a go at writing your own kenning. I will attach, let me get it, here we go. Have a go at writing your own kenning. I will have a go at attaching the features as well, so you can have a little look at those. Have lots of fun, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.